Heyo everyone, this is HappyAnimaidCafeManager here with another Let's Play for Final Fantasy VII. Listen Cloud, I'm asking you, please join us. Sorry Tifa, the planet is dying, slowly but surely it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Burrow and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving? You're just going to walk right out ignoring your childhood friend? What? How can you say that? You forgot the promise too? Promise? So you did forget. Remember Cloud, it was 7 years ago. It's like, Cloud, you want to do me a solid? Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come in. I was getting a little cold. Sorry I'm late. You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgar. All the boys are leaving town. But I'm different from them, and I'm not just going to find a job. I want to join Soldier. I'm going to be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth, the great Sephiroth. Isn't that it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Huh? If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. Then let's make a promise. If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, alright? What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once. What? Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise. Ooh, make a wish! You remember now, don't you? Our promise? I'm not a hero and I'm not famous, so I can't keep our promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. Wait a sec, big-time soldier. A promise is a promise, here. Receive Barrett Stash 1500 gil. This is my pay, don't make me laugh. What, Daniel? You got the next mission lined up, I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay, it's okay. Psst, we're really hunting for help, right? That's the money for... That money's for Marlene's schooling. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. Oh, I didn't have to pay the 10 gil to rest? Ugh, man, that hangover. What the hell did Tifa mix? Look at Marlene. Bartending. Good morning, Cloud. But it's Norin kept me up. Next to you, who wouldn't? I don't know what you mean. I'm going this time. Hey Marlene, fix Daddy a drink. I'm going this time. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud, before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you the material we found. Just teach me how to use it. Okay, I'll explain it. Sure, I'll explain how materia works. First, access the menu. You know the basic functions. Press the X button to bring up the menu. Directional buttons move the cursor. Select the menu by using A button. If you want to leave the menu, press the B button. See, let's go ahead. I mean, I just want to know how to use materia, not the menu. Now look at my weapon here. Each weapon and armor has slots in it. Choose which slot you want to put materia in. Now select the materia you want to use. This activates curative materia. If you want to know what its effect is, line up the cursor with checking the menu and press the A button. It's just like selecting battle commands. Just line the cursor up to magic. You can see that the available magic has increased. Now you can use new magic, cure. And that's all there is to equipping materia. See, it wasn't that tough. When you want to remove any materia, it's as easy as pointing the materia slot. And pressing X button. There's just one thing you have to be careful of. Whenever you equip materia, their situation changes. Parts of you may become stronger, while others get weaker. Normally when you equip magic materia, your magic power will get stronger, but your physical strength weakens. So materia is kind of a double-edged sword. On the left side of the screen, you can see the materia's effect on you. It's not wise to overuse magic materia, but try out various things. Press B button to exit the sub-menu. Okay, that's about it. I'll give you some advanced tips later. Shit, what's this? It wasn't that rough. It wasn't that tough. Crap. I don't get it. You just handle the materia. Cloud. Materia system, access the menu and select materia to equip materia. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you. Don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Alright, good luck! I don't think I've been in here yet. Another slow day. If this keeps up, the store's going under. Can't sell any really good medicine in a slum like this. Oh, look at this. This doesn't happen every day. Are you a customer? Yes, welcome. Okay, she has leather glove, bronze bangle. Let's see, Tifa's stats. She starts off at level 6. Okay, she's got much better dexterity. Yeah, because she's close quarters, so... Just give him a little magic spell. He has lightning. Yeah, there's not enough for everyone. Item. Okay, since I got more party members in, he'll forget about it. Oh, you get my friend on the second floor to teach you. Hey, wait a minute. You can't. Assault gun. Against one opponent. Yeah, when Final Fantasy VII is brought up, a lot of guys talk about Tifa, like, oh, she's fine as fuck. Yeah, I thought so too. This is a beginner's hall. You say you're a beginner, but I say you're not. Don't mess with me. I used to be in Soldier. I'll tell you how much I know, and for free too. How to curative magic, weapons and armor, how to effective ways to use material, how to form your battle party. Let's check that one out. I'll explain order. First axis and... I was expecting some strategies. There isn't any advantage, disadvantage, so it makes no difference. In either the front or back row in battle. Oh, okay. When they're on the left side of the screen, they'll be in the front row. When they're on the right side, they'll be in the back row. When you're in the front row, you can select attack, inflict major damage on the enemy, but in turn, you'll receive greater damage. While you're in the back row, although you do less damage to the enemy, you also receive less damage. Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. It's kind of a counterintuitive tactic, like, okay, so if you want to go for a all-out offense, you also have to pay by taking more damage, but if you go play defensively, you take less damage, but you do less damage as well, so I like to think they got that system right. It's kind of like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where if you're going to inflict life point damage against the opponent, your monster has to be in attack mode and attack an opponent's monster, which their life points are deducted based on the difference between the monster's attack and their attack on a regular basis. For magic attacks, there's no difference in damage between the front and back rows. Okay, there's also no difference when you use long-range weapons. Okay, so it makes sense to put Barra in the back row. It's better to keep weaker members in the back row. That's it, of course. I'm better off in the front row. Here are a few hints on limit techniques. When an enemy has pushed your anger to the limit, you can unleash unimaginable power. You know what I mean, right? The trick is how to use it. Access the menu and limit. Now select a member. Now decide what your limit will be. Lower limits that have less power, but you can use them more of 10. But you can use them more of 10. If you set your limit higher, you can inflict greater damage, but you'll have to wait longer to use it. After using this technique for a while, you can vastly improve your technique. Your development will change, depending on how you fight. I can't tell you how it will change. That's something you'll have to find out by yourself. I've heard a rumor about secret items that inspire ultimate techniques. I don't know whether or not those items really exist. That's all. Everything out and use what's best for you. Help! You've got to hang in there. Your limit gauge is starting to build. Wow. Okay, now your limit gauge is full. Now go ahead and use it. Fight with your limit technique. Great. Oh, finally I could save game. This is a fabled save point. You can also do something else there, but right now it's a secret. Even if you're wiped out, if you saved, you can restart from that same point. That way you don't have to worry about when you've been wiped out. This is jumping ahead a little, but when you leave Midgar and you get to the world map, you can save anywhere you like. Remember that. That should be all you need to know about the save point. I'll probably see you again somewhere down the road. Take care. I'm a free treasure chest. Beginners, make sure to keep an eye out for me. Hey soldier, tell us about battles. We'll even pay you. I'm not hard up enough to take money from guys like you, but I'll rap with you for a while. About ATB. Active time battle is a system that is always in operation during battle. Select wait from ATB on the config menu and time will stop when you select magic or items during battle. This gives you time to pick out your commands. This is especially helpful to beginners. Selecting recommended ATB in the config menu can stop time, while the effects of spells and items are taking place during battle. This lets you take your time looking over the progression of the battle when you don't want to rush in battle. This is for you. Personally, I always use active, but you could use whichever you like. Numbers on screen. White numbers appearing on the screen in battle are damage points. Green numbers show restorative points. You better watch these if you don't want to get wiped out. The change command could move characters to and from the front and back rows. In the back row, the damage is received, and you get change by pressing left in battle, pressing right during battle. Access is defend. Selecting defend reduces damage you receive by half until the next command. If you're up against a strong enemy, don't hesitate to use this one. Of course, I never need it. I don't really even remember ever having to use the escape command, but you'll probably need it. Press L and R together, hold them down, and you can escape. Gauges. During battle, there are several gauges displayed. You can check them now, so just remember what I tell you. Time gauge displays the time remaining until your next turn while in battle. When the gauge is full, you can make your command. If you don't want to make one, then press X and you can move to the next character. It's convenient when you want to make Barrett work. The limit gauge increases every time you sustain damage. When it is full, you can use the limit technique. The gauge is not cleared after each battle, but gradually builds up over time. It takes a while for it to build up, so you have to think about which times are the best to use it. You probably don't want them to know about them, but there are conditions of Fury and Sadness. When you have Fury, your limit gauge builds up sooner, but your attacking accuracy is lower. Keep in mind that Sadness makes your limit gauge build slower, but the damage you receive is also lessened. The barrier gauge shows your defense barriers. The top gauge displays barrier or magic defense against attacks. The bottom gauge displays magic barrier or defense against magic attacks. Both will cut the damage you receive in half, however, over time they will disappear. Whenever you use a barrier or magic barrier, make sure to pay attention to the barrier gauge. That's right, remember that for the next battle. Status means just that, the status of each character. I'll probably wind up repeating myself, but let me go over a few basic points. You cannot put in a command until you get up. That's from sleep. For poison, steals your HP in battle. Fury, damages increase. Attack accuracy decrease. Tranquilizers will remedy it. Sadness, damages decrease. Hyper will remedy it. Petrify will petrify and become immobilized. Every member will be wiped out. Confuse will attack enemy and allies alike. Silence will be unable to cast magic. Paralyze, stop time gauges commands. Darkness, accuracy of hitting attacks decreases. Frog, become a frog. I hate this one. Ooh, I'm B. Your stats can be changed with magic and items, so you should check it whenever you buy things. Elemental is a special effect that comes with certain weapons and magic. It's necessary to move ahead and effectively if you pay attention to the types of elements you use, you'll become intermediate in no time. I put together this list, but remember, it's all partial list. Don't take it too literally. Fire effect works best on animals and water monsters. Ice effect works best on fire monsters and things that hate the cold. Lightning effect works best on mechanical things. Earth attacks using the Earth's power, doesn't work on flying enemies. Poison enemies, doesn't work on any poison-based enemies. Gravity-based attack, these hurt if they hit. Water calls on Earth's power, works well on fire monsters. Calls on the Earth's water, works well on fire. Wind calls up the winds, works well on flying enemies. Holy calls up the planet's power, works well on dark monsters. If you use reciprocal elementals in your attacks, the effect is huge. Also, if you use the same elemental, your defenses are raised. But you have to be careful because the opposite is also true. To see what element and metals an enemy has, you need sense material. If you get that material, you should try using it. Looks like you didn't get it. The last time I told you what's wrong with you. You touched in the head? Well, don't worry, you just need to press the minus button in battle. Do that and the help message will walk you through the commands. It also shows you the name of your enemy, so I even use it once in a while. Make good use of it. That's all the time I have for you. Magic, calm down. When your enemy uses magic, counter with magic barrier or reflect. Magic barrier reduces the damage received by magic by half. Reflect bounces the attacks off you, but the number of times you can use it is limited, so be careful. Great. Wow, you sure are strong. I'm going to be strong too. Me too. Cloud, if you want to get as strong as me, you need to use material. And you have to find the best combinations of them. The type of material you put in your weapons and armor will determine how quickly your materia grows. Put materia into the open slots in your weapons and armor. The possible combinations are limitless. That's about all I can tell you if you want to be like me. You have to have some natural talent. I still don't get it. Listen kids, don't piss me off. That's right, just give it a try. Little by little, you'll get used to it. Yeah, I was expecting more from here. Received all material. Hey, you got one right off. That was material. Next, take this treasure chest. Received either. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time. To be continued, baby.